Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some Sinking City. Got a couple more side cases now. Actually, I think we have more than that because there's this side case that we're about to do, and then there's another that we needed to finish the last mission and possibly find the Mystic Tomes to unlock. Or actually, no, this one may have just been available now. Actually, come to think of it. To my concern, there is conspiracy brewing in the city. It's the Fishmen. I know you couldn't confirm my previous reports, but this time is different. They are taking over. Their rancid underwater gold has been surfacing around the city. Soon they will have enough to buy out everybody. Your institution must investigate this. I took the initiative and performed a preliminary investigation. Yes, I know I don't have a license, which is exactly why I need somebody who does. I am sending you the first batch of my notes. More notes will follow as I carry on with my research. The conspiracy is real. The Fishmen. Regards, Sim. All right. So this gives us a bunch of stuff to find. We may have actually already found one of these. Why did all of the evidence update? Yeah, so it seems that I got some university egghead seems to have dug up another one of the golden baubles. I saw him trying to sell it, but there were no buyers. Can't blame them. The fishmen neither forgive nor forget. Last I saw him, he was running like mad. So this one we must have found because it's obviously, or it doesn't have the question mark anymore. And I remembered at some point. So these must be just in the world, whether or not you actually have the quest. Because I remembered at one point picking up a gold thing, and I was like, but we didn't do this one yet. But anyway, got another mark. Be sure to pack gum boots for it. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming that means that it's in a flooded place. So let's see. Northern Salvation Harbor. Abolition Street. Between C. Smith and Powder House. Well, there's C. Smith. Uh, and that's Powder House, so it's over here somewhere. Okay. Northern Salvation Harbor, Oxford Lane, between Maple and Marsh. Okay, there's Oxford, there's Maple, that's Marsh, so somewhere around here, possibly in the infested area. At the very least, right on the edge of it. Southern Advent. Oh, actually, you know what? I should. What was the name of the one? Big Mouth is the one that we already have. Southern Advent up here, corner of Ambrose Street and Walnut. Oh, there's Walnut. It's this way. That's Purity. That right here, right at the border of Advent. Southern Coverside, Lincoln Street between Old Church and Hubert. There's Hubert, and there's Old Church. Oh wow, that one's like right fucking next to us. That's handy. More walking. Southwestern Grimhaven Bay. Is that the first time that we've had like a southwest and not just west south whatever? Like I think so. I don't anyway, Maple Lane, which is what we're on here. Between Sunset and Levi Coffin. Well, there's Levi Coffin, there's Sunset, so it must be over here. Big Mouth we have. Bad Neighbors, Western Reed Heights. Corner of Hurricane and Baker. Hurricane and Baker. Hurricane. Okay, so there's Hurricane. See, now I would count this as Southern Reed Heights, not Western. Or at the very least, Southwest. Like, if this here is Southwestern Grimhaven Bay, how is this not Southwestern Reed Heights? Like, Northern Old Grove, Gold Bridge right here between Bullock and, well, there's Bullock and Windhalf, so somewhere around here. And that's it. All right. Well, I mean, we have one like right next to us, so straight ahead and take a left.
Extra,
and we
extra.
can grab
All
this
the
one.
news that's fit to print.
But yeah, I can't imagine this one's going to be all that interesting. It looks like it's just going to be another run around and pick up gold, which, you know, probably good for experience, but unless we find another use for experience. Oh, goodbye. It'll be kind of pointless to us. Okay, and let's make sure we have a gun. Also, I realized in the interim there that at no point, despite having a machine gun, at no point did we get machine gun ammo as a reward. I imagine that'll change now. Hey, you. Who said you could sit back up? Stay dead, bitch. I could have went outside, but whenever I do that, people tend to get the wrong idea and then shoot at me. So I decided against it. Okay. It's a lot of noise I'm hearing. But my sanity is going up, so. Okay, can't carry any more of those, that's fine. Although I guess we did find some machine gun rounds, and we were getting like shotgun and rifle rounds before we had those as well. So maybe we did get some submachine gun rounds and just not remembering or something. That's the exit, and then there's something hidden up here. Okay. Springs, that's fine. Come on now, you golden junk. Where you at? Wait, did I see my screen go? No. Stairs. Nope, can carry everything I care about. You know, a lot of people in this town, not like a skateboarding logo or something. There we go, we got a gold chain. Should be fine. Wrong one. Keep forgetting that I actually have a flashlight. Alright, let's see. I mean, I guess we may as well go and get this one next, eh? It's another one we don't have to fast travel for. Although, see, we didn't get much for bullets out of there, so let's resupply. Check our inventory just in case. And we should also probably heal up. That I'm not going to make, though, because there's a decent chance that I will find another one. Because we do seem to get those, at least, somewhat regularly. Right, that road's a prick. For some reason, and blocked off. That person, I feel, needs a sandwich.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print.
Yeah. Wonder how many times I've made it into the newspaper since I've got here. Alright, so here's the thing. Could go around here. Pretty certain that it's in an infested area. Since this is on the corner, though, if I take the boat and go around, I may have to go through less enemies. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, right, like I said about side cases. Because yeah, we have this one which may have been available beforehand. I think I checked beforehand and it was available, but we were in the middle of a... But it was the only one that we had available, so I didn't want to do it. But the other the other side case that we unlocked, which is that, I think it was that guy that we talked to and just like shot down immediately, who wanted our help with something. That guy, obviously he has a quest for us, but at the same time, after his quest will be another one. Prick, biting my feet. Okay, so it should be just up here on the corner. Well, I'm hoping it's this building here. That would be nice. Oh, nice, and another first aid. That's perfect. That way I can heal when I leave. Well, that's unfortunate. It's not really a good sign of things to come. I also don't much care for the fact that I'm hearing static. That worries me a little bit, as that's not really a sound that I feel like we've heard. I also have a feeling that what we need is probably on that table. Go through the wall. Now I'm gonna have to go around, aren't I? Okay. Now, I remembered. I am vaguely recalling some of the secret areas, because we have been in more or less this house before. Okay. There we go, we got a gold coin. Like a bad poker game here. Okay, where's the next one? Alright, to a fast travel we go then. Now I can't remember, you can't get... So I wonder, now that I've got it, I could obviously take the boat back around, but I'm wondering if I should just... Okay, what else is in here? Machine gun bear. Okay, I don't care about any of that. So let's drop down here. Since there's a first aid here, we'll use it. Alright, and then I think we're just going to leave and just rush our way through the infested zone so that we don't have to deal with anything. And there we go. Okay, you want to get around. I feel like whatever it is, follow me. It sounds like it's more the little dogs with how heavy it sounds, because I can't see it, so it can't be like the big guy. Oh my god. Alright. Where should we go next? We could go grab the one... Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go grab the one that's up at Old Grove. Straight ahead and then a right.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print.
Man, that guy gets around fast. He must have fast travel as well. What are you doing now? Alright, so all I know is that it's somewhere between here. I don't really care for the ones that lead me to this because there's so many houses and they're all like off the street, you know? We had to have been here already. Like this looks. Are you there? It's so cold here. My fingers can barely hold the pen. Tell my friends to return. They look scared. What did I do? I just spoke. Okay. I mean, it definitely looks similar to at least one place that we've been, but that's the issue with this game. Like so many of the buildings that you go into are just the same building in a different spot. Maybe what is this one? Rich Man's Curio. Here we go. Some big cheese used to brag about a strange piece of jewelry he bought off a fisherman. Died during the flood, so the fishermen probably have to find a different agent now. Still, the gold needs to be recovered. Alright, well that doesn't help. I was really hoping that that would give me a clue as to whether or not this is the right house, but it doesn't. And as I said, since everything looks the same in so many of these houses, I don't know if this is actually a house that we've been in before. I mean, I feel like I'd remember that. And at the very least, we haven't been in this room. Oh, there we go, a buckle. Hey, we got a knowledge. Oh, God. Are we good? Still the best gun. See, now I have 3 knowledge points, right? But I already have... Oh, wait. There we go. Indigestible. I forgot that I did in fact have 1 left to get. And that's that. Alright, so yeah, that's it. Now we've used all of, or we have every skill that we can get. Was there any... Yeah, ooh, 1 round. Yippee fucking skippy. But either way, we got the thing. That, we'll loot this. Get another round, and there was... Was there 1 more? Guess not. I thought there was, but apparently not. You know what? They spawned a big dude, right? And one of the dogs upstairs. So maybe down here will be clear. I mean, if something spawns, I'll probably just fuck off and leave, but... First aid, how is our... No, we didn't take any damage. I didn't think so, but it's always good to check. You never know. Sometimes you get nicked and don't realize it. See, like, I feel like even if they had just blocked off more of the house, it would have been better. For this, like, just been more direct about where the thing was once you're in the house. And I think I saw my screen. Or was that just me? It might have just been me. Alright. Another one down, though, so let's go over here and... Well, it saved me some. There we are. Okay, hey lady, I don't think you live here. Just because I don't think anybody lives there anymore, but you know. Maybe, were you the one who wrote the note? What happened to your friends? What did you speak?
Find
that
something
made
you
them
like.
disappear.
Cheaper than the rest.
Old Golem Restaurant. Oh yeah, that's the one that was feeding people to the dog things. Alright, let's see. We got... None were in Advent, eh? Well, we got one like right next to this one, so let's go there, I guess. Alright. Is this the right way? Yeah. Looks like this is another corner one. Whiteley's Household Chemistry. Well, it just says it's on this corner. And I mean, there is this house right here that's open and has a bunch of symbols on it. And a man hanging in the window, so... Probably a good place to start. Really? Thanks so much. They really are my worst enemies. Like, I can't... There we go. Also just realized that I kind of... Oh, right. It's the rifle that doesn't take gunpowder. If it held more than a single bullet, I would definitely use it more. I should probably open more fights with it, but... And I mean, if I can get them in the back, obviously, that works wonders, but... Oh, it's revolver ammo. It's weird, though, that that one wasn't moving. Although I hear it disappearing now. Let's get rid of this wall again. Okay, can't carry more. Did get some more of that. Oh, let's see. I don't know if any of that was in there. Yeah, some cordite was. So. And if they really are making a second game, a second one of these, I really hope that they expand on the city a lot more. Because I feel like that's probably the weakest part of this game. Like, the investigations aren't, you know, complex at all or anything, but that's fine. Just lets you focus more on the story instead of trying to figure it out, and I mean, that's not a bad thing. But, like I said, like, especially for, like, the side cases and that, and it's really obvious when you're doing these little, like, well, basically shit quests where it's just go to these places and find these things that you have basically no reason to. Like I said, it gets us a little bit more experience, but we're at the point now where don't need the experience for anything. I mean, maybe I will look up after, like in between this part and recording the next part, to see if there's anything that I can do with those extra ones, because I mean, we still have quite a few side cases, or like a few side cases left, because like I said, after we do the next one, that will unlock a couple more side quests. So, alright, well, I guess we may as well just go here and grab a boat. Because, yeah, we'll do the next one, which will then unlock another side quest after that. That's a weird statue. And I can't read that. Even if I zoomed in, its color scheme, I feel, would thwart me. But yeah, definitely its the weakest point, because like when you're doing the quests like this, you end up and like the other gold quest and finding the other things or the stupid brain canister things. I mean, it becomes really obvious that they copy pasted a lot of stuff on here. And I feel like maybe if they had just fleshed out the individual locations more and had less of them, like less of them accessible. Like I don't understand what their thinking was for having us go and collect this gold and go and collect the brain canisters, because like it doesn't play into anything that's happening in the town really. It just seems to be like, look at the references that we made to, and I don't even know the references. It's been a while since I've read Lovecraft, so I mean, I can hear you already. I'm assuming you're upstairs. And you still... That fan is really throwing me off. Oh, goody, more of these. Okay. Okay, our sanity's going back up, so that's good. Feel clever now, Lewis, leaving that poor bastard chained up in the basement. It got flooded. Good luck getting Mr. Carpenter some money from him now. I'm out. Not gonna sit here and wait for the Grim Reaper. Carpenter will feed you to the eels for a blunder like this. Alright, so odds are there's I'm assuming kidnapping victim in the basement. Not that we can go down there anyway, but... Okay. Wall we can go through? What are you, I mean, if I had to... Oh, there it is. Go a flawless gem. Okay. Get our stuff filled back up. Did we really only have the one thing to loot here? Or did we actually? Wasn't there another one? Yeah, right there. Right next to where we dropped down. Can we get... Oh, we might be able to climb over that, but I'm not going to. I still am not sure exactly how swimming non, you know, big ol' suit works in this game. I just kind of assume that it's not good and I shouldn't do it. So I've never really tried. Because I kind of assumed that that whole thing about the eels not doing as much damage, I thought that had to do with the swimming here, but now we've run into what's more, I guess I don't know if I call them eel. Although to be fair, now that I think about it, the skill itself may not call itself, it may not call them an eel, so. Alright. Notice those weird little things. Yeah, there unfortunately, isn't really anything closer. And can I climb up there? I can't. Good. This way it is. Gotta be this building on my right. Yeah, that seems about right. Dude, climb. I saw you do it. Huh. I wonder how many of these bullets it would take. Yeah, that's a real shame, isn't it? Quite a few. So I hold 8 rounds, so 16, 17 rounds to kill that guy. Now, unfortunately, I do believe that something else did spawn with it. Yeah. I love this gun. It's such a good gun. Really wish it held more than one bullet. Oh, I see there's some shotgun shells over there. Didn't use my shotgun though. If I'd seen them, I probably would have popped at least one into the big guy. Oh my god, did it really? Yeah. Now, did I hear something behind me? No? Okay. You know, I think the combat in this game would be better if they didn't make ammo as scarce as it was. Because, like, I understand their reasoning behind it. You know, it's like, oh, you can't just let loose with it. It's like, sure, but... You know, like, the combat isn't the main point of this game. If any, like, all that does is actually, if anything, hold the game back. Like, I'm not saying give us, like, Gatling guns or anything. I mean, like, the guns we have are fine. If anything, remove or make the ammo more, I don't know, reasonable to find, like, more plentiful, and just remove the submachine gun. Like, remove the submachine gun and remove this gun as well. Just leave, like, the revolver, the shotgun, and the rifle, and have that be what you use. I mean, do that, keep the enemies the way they are and everything, and just make ammo more plentiful, and I feel like this game would be way better. Not even anything to loot down there this time. That's strange. Well, whatever. Let's just see. Go back to the boat, I guess. I mean, yeah, I guess there's not really any reason not to. We go back to the boat and we can head around to this one. And that looks like our last one. Is it? Yeah. Drop. Do have the perk that lessens the amount of damage I take from that, but I still feel like I take quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, I do really enjoy this game, but there's some definite easy improvements that could be made for the sequel. But so I'm hoping that they're not gonna fuck it up in the sequel and, like, make it worse. Because I feel like a thing that happens with games, right, when they get sequels, is they do more or less one of two things. They try to appeal to a broader audience than they already had, which generally makes the game more generic, less fun. Like, they'll lean into something and be like, haha, look, we did more of this. Aren't we great? Like Borderlands, right? When it came out, guns, and you know, it's like, oh, look at how many different guns there are. Like 6 guns with 1 or 2 points different to make a million. And then they just really leaned into it for the sequels, which is fine. I mean, Borderlands, I never played 3. I heard it wasn't good. But at least for like 2, they managed to like keep the humor and everything. Like, you know, 2 was a good sequel to Borderlands 1 because it was definitely an overall improvement. Or they'll go the other route, which is instead of just trying to appeal to their current fan base without trying to gain broader appeal, you know, just trust that the fan base will broaden that appeal for you. They'll lean into like the hardcore players and what they want, which will then lose them or prevent them from not only getting broader appeal. Can't see it. There it is. Oh, is it going after them? It sure. Well, are you guys just? It's just chilling with them, eh?
Eagle and Teen!
I mean, if they're gonna go after other people, I'm not gonna fuck around with them. But yeah, or they'll lean into like the hardcore players, in which case not only will they lose the broader appeal that is obviously not necessarily a bad thing to go for. It just depends on how broad you try and make it. But they'll also lose their more casual fan base, which is going to be the larger fan base, right? It's like a good example of this, to me anyway, is 7 Days to Die. Like, they added a lot of stuff in 7 Days to Die that realistically only appealed to the more hardcore, like the more hardcore fan base. Like, they added just like a bunch of shit, like the heat map, where like the longer you're in an area and the more you do in an area, then the more often screamers will show up and start bringing hordes to you, and just making it harder and harder to build up a base, basically, you know, and just makes it like a more constant like rebuilding instead of building. Which, I mean, if you're a more, and to be fair, I keep saying hardcore, and I don't mean like this is my life hardcore. I just mean like, you know, not casual, I guess. Like, I would consider myself a casual gamer, and I absolutely hate that shit. Like, if I'm playing a survival game, I want to be able to build up a base. I want to be able to create at least some semblance of a safe zone. What I don't want is being able to build a base at the bottom of the world, and then for some reason cooking a loaf of bread will generate enough heat that somehow zombies will not only know exactly where I am, but they will stand over me and dig straight down onto it. Through the ground, like 300 feet underground. And it's just like, no. I have downloaded again to try, because I've been watching some old Let's Plays of it. And I did want to see if they changed it at least somewhat. I could not get it working. I downloaded it. I looked up some mods in that for it. Downloaded some. Could not get it working. So now I've deleted all the mods, deleted the game, reinstalled the game to see if I can play it without mods. because I couldn't get it to work. I finally got it to play once. That's creepy. And then played it for a very small amount of time because by the time I got it to work, it was like half an hour before I had to leave for supper. So it was like, so I barely got to play any of it. But even like that little bit that I played, I saw quite a few changes that are very interesting to me. So even if I have to play it with the without mods and like with the heat map and that and other things that I don't like, I still want to at least give it another try. But yeah, that'll be it for this part. Next time we'll go help that. We'll find that dude. I don't know where he is. I'm just trying to get to the fast travel point. But we'll go find that guy and help him find his daughter or wife or son or whoever it was that he was. I don't remember what his issue was. I just remember he's like, hey, can you help me out with this? And I was like, no. Maybe later. But I can't remember where he's at. I think we met him at the Carpenter's Mansion, but then I want to say that we saw him again somewhere else, so there may be multiple places where you can pick that up. But that'll be it for this part. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time for more.